Have you ever noticed something strange about opportunity? Some people seem to find it everywhere. They see a struggling business and imagine a thriving company. They see a problem and discover a fortune hidden inside it. Meanwhile, others walk through the same world and see nothing, no chance, no possibility, no opportunity. So the question is not where opportunity exists, the real question is, why do some people always find it? Long ago, a young student climbed a mountain to ask an old master a question. The student had watched merchants build empires, entrepreneurs transform industries, and kings rise from humble beginnings, but he noticed something unusual. These people seemed to recognize opportunities others could not see. So the student asked the master, do they simply have more luck? The old master smiled gently, and said something the student never forgot: opportunity rarely appears to the eyes. It appears to the mind that is prepared to see it. And if you enjoy learning these hidden principles about opportunity, human behavior, and the psychology behind success, consider subscribing to this channel, because here on the Unspoken Ledger, we explore the timeless wisdom of great thinkers, entrepreneurs, and philosophers, and reveal the quiet rules that shape wealth, discipline, and opportunity in the modern world. Now let us continue. History is filled with people who mastered this way of thinking. When returned to a struggling company called, most people believed the company was finished, the computers were failing, the market was crowded, investors had lost faith, but Jobs looked at the same situation and saw something else, not failure, opportunity. He imagined products no one else believed customers needed, and that vision eventually created devices that changed the world. The same pattern appears in the life of, when people saw impossible industries, electric cars, reusable rockets. Musk saw problems waiting to be solved. And every solved problem created new opportunity. Even centuries earlier, philosophers like believed something similar. He wrote that the obstacle itself often becomes the path forward. In other words, the very thing most people avoid may be where opportunity lies. Here is the surprising truth: opportunity is not rare, attention is. The human brain is designed to notice danger more easily than possibility. When most people see uncertainty, their mind focuses on risk. But certain thinkers train their mind differently. They ask a powerful question: what could this become? Instead of asking, why might this fail? This small shift in thinking changes everything, because the world is filled with unfinished ideas, unsolved problems, unexplored paths, and every problem carries something hidden inside it, a solution, and solutions create opportunity. Throughout history, great leaders understood this principle. When looked at transportation, he didn't simply see horses and carriages, he imagined something different: affordable automobiles for millions. And when studies businesses, he looks where others feel fear. He once explained that the best opportunities often appear when others are uncertain. Kings, entrepreneurs, philosophers, and scholars all seem to share one habit: they train their mind to search for possibility instead of limitation, and over time, this habit makes opportunity appear everywhere. The student listening to the master asked, then what is the rule I should follow? The old master drew a simple circle in the sand, and said, inside every difficulty, there is something valuable waiting to be discovered. Then he gave the student a simple practice: every time you face a problem, ask yourself 3 questions: what can be improved here? What are others ignoring? What would this look like if it succeeded? These questions train your mind to see differently, and over time, something remarkable begins to happen. Where others see obstacles, you begin to see opportunity. And if these lessons are helping you see the world differently, take a moment to subscribe and join this growing community, because on this channel, we continue exploring powerful ideas about wealth, discipline, human behavior, and the timeless wisdom that helps people build extraordinary lives. The goal is simple: to help you think deeper, see clearer, and recognize opportunities that most people overlook. Opportunity does not belong only to the lucky, it belongs to those who learn to look for it. The world has always been filled with the same raw materials: problems, uncertainty, change, but the people who build empires, write history, or transform industries are the ones who learn to see what others overlook. As the sun began to set behind the mountains, the student asked one final question: Master, where should I search for opportunity? The old man looked across the valley and smiled: everywhere. Then he paused and added, but first. Learn to see.